I forgot how to set this joint up a little bit. What's up, BCO TV? See, I see I'm back with another video. I ain't been on here in a minute. Matter of fact, I can't even remember the last video I did on this channel for real. So if y'all new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Bakari Copeland. Some people call me Glitch, record park name. Some people call me B Cope. Some people call me Bakari, whatever. Welcome to the channel. For the people who already been on the channel, appreciate y'all for sticking with the kid even when I wasn't on the channel. So, y'all obviously see the name of the title of the video. I ain't even heard my phone. I forgot I gotta put this joint on mute. So, I see the title of the video. The reason I've been away from YouTube is because I was out in Vegas doing the SLAMBALL thing and I wanted to give it my full focus. I also didn't have my camera out there. So, yeah. So, this whole video is about to be about, I'm gonna split it up into sections as far as videos. I'm gonna talk about the draft. I'm gonna talk about playing for Coach Carter. I'm gonna talk about my season with the Rumble. I'm gonna talk about my injury. I'm gonna talk about updates, everything, commercials, everything. But they're gonna be in different videos because I don't wanna make all these videos dumb long. So this first video is about to talk about how everything led up to me being drafted on draft day with SLAMBALL. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Yo, I feel good to just be on this joint. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so look, here we go. So the way I found out about SLAMBALL was one of my good friends who played with my HBC United team. Shout out HBC United. My teammate Amir Smith. He told me about the opportunity, asked if I was interested. I was like, man, that sounded pretty cool. Obviously, I knew what SLAMBALL was, and I let you know, I mean, that sounds fun. It sounds like a great opportunity. So I told him I was interested. Wasn't sure where it was gonna go from there, and literally like a week later, I got a phone call from one of the executives with SLAMBALL. I was like, do you want to come for a tryout? I was like, yeah, I'll come for the tryout. Not having no expectation or anything like that, but just, I'm gonna go out there and see what to do. Y'all know I'm an adventurous person. I like to just try stuff, so it sounded fun. That's how I was gonna go. So June 10th, I get out there for trials. Trials last like a week. First day I get there, it was crazy. I went to go get my physical, and on the way out from the physical, I ran into Coach Carter, who ended up being my coach. It was crazy. He was getting out the car. I was walking to the bus, and he was like, what he said? He was like, who are you, young man? I was like, my name is Bakari Copeland. You know what I'm saying? Chest up. I didn't know who he was, because for one, I didn't know. I seen the Coach Carter move, but I didn't know Coach Carter was based on a real person. Like I really just didn't put two and two together. I knew the players were, but I didn't realize that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think anybody ever put a face to that movie outside of Samuel Jackson for I don't think anybody really like put the real face to the Samuel Jackson. So we talked whatever, and then when I was walking away, one of the guys was like, you know that's Coach Carter, right? I'm like, yeah, he just said his name was Coach Carter. He was like, nah, you know that's like the real Coach Carter. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then he was like, nah, like the movie. I'm like, oh, word? He was like, yeah, for real. I said, oh, that's what's up. I'm not one of them guys who really care about famous people, celebrities like that. So, unless it's LeBron, Chris Brown, or like Erykah Badu, I'm not really gonna care for it. Lauryn Hill, I'm not gonna care, bro. Like that's not me. Like people get excited about meeting famous people. That's never been me, bro. Even if it's any of those people I name, I still wouldn't be, I'd be like, oh, that's what's up, like, that's fire, like, that's my guy, that's shawty. But I don't get amped up to meet famous, but I really hate people that do that, and I hate being around people who do that as well. It's not even my swag, like, we're all humans, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So that was my first interaction with Coach Carter. That was the first person I really interacted with at the SLAMBALL. So, got my physical. Next day we had the first day of tryouts. It lasted a week, and first day was cool. It was more so like getting a feel for the trampoline. Now I'm familiar with trampolines because I grew up playing on trampolines, stuff like that, but it was a whole different ball game. But I was adjusting to it very well because I was going in real confident. One thing about me, when I don't really care about something for real, I'ma like kill it. Like if I really don't care too much about it, or put too much pressure on myself about it, let me rephrase it like that. If I don't put too much pressure on myself about it, I'm gonna excel at the highest level because now I'm just having fun. And I do everything at my best when I'm just honestly having fun with it. So first day went great. Fast forward to like let's go to like the third day. We're gonna talk about every day. Let's go to like third or fourth day. One thing about me, like if I feel like I'm not gonna be, even if I feel like I'm gonna excel at the sport or whatever, if I feel like I'm lacking in any area, I'm gonna always like show my best ability. And outside of athleticism, outside of shooting the ball, dunking the ball, my best attribute that I feel like I can take anywhere in the world with me, outside of sports, outside of anything, like just a regular life thing that I bring to the table anywhere, any place. Nobody's gonna be as vocal as me, and nobody's gonna like show leadership attributes better than me if they're gonna be in the same building, in the same court as me. I'll never let that happen. You know how people like, I'll never let anybody work harder than me. Of course, I'm gonna put my best foot forward when it comes to working hard and showing skill, but as far as like being that vocal leader, being that extension of a coach on the floor, I take pride in it. I will never let anybody outshine me in that aspect of anything, cause that's me for real. Like I'm vocal. You know what I'm saying? I like giving direction. I like showing by example. I like leading by example. That's me. So if I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna always stand out like that. And my biggest thing when I went into it, I'm like, so this is a new sport I ain't never did before. Cause it's basketball, but it's not really basketball for real. It's more so like football, hockey, stuff like that. So I'm like, what am I gonna do to stand out amongst others in something that I've never done before? The best thing I can do besides be who I am is speak. Be the loudest one in the gym. Like, I like bringing all the attention to me. I cannot know. Matter of fact, I didn't know what I was doing the first couple of days, but everybody was gonna know it because everybody's gonna be looking at me because of how vocal I am. So that's, and kids, take what I said and really apply that, because your voice will get you in a lot of rooms. Will get you in more rooms than your actual skill and ability. Believe that, for real, for real. So I think that was the biggest thing that every coach said that they liked about me, was my vocal skills, my leadership skills, stuff like that. From then on, I was doing good. Matter of fact, let me stop. The third day of training camp of tryouts, we were doing full court drills, and this one I had all the fear just just leave my body. We were doing full court sprints to jump on the trampoline, to go up straight down, to go up straight up and come straight down. I jumped, I ran, I jumped, but I didn't go up, I went forward. Y'all know we got like the hockey walls around the joint. I flew smack into the wall. After that, I hit the wall and I got up laughing. And I think, honestly, I feel like that was my, all right, this may be the God moment. That's how I feel if I was a coach. If I seen somebody go full throttle, jump, hit the wall, and get up and start laughing, I'm like, oh, this guy's crazy. Like, this guy's built for this. I feel like that's what really, that was when everybody opened their eyes towards me. It had nothing to do with basketball or anything. And then, but after that, all the fear left my heart, because I'm like, well, I mean, I did the worst that you can possibly do as far as like get hurt out here or get hit, whatever. So fast forward, I remember it was the last day before the actual draft, and Coach Carter, at this point, he had told me, he was talking to me during trial saying that he loved what I was doing. And he was like, you made yourself a top pick. I said, word? You know what I'm saying? That was the best thing I heard all week. He said, you made yourself a top pick. And I didn't even think I was really like doing great, because obviously I knew I was still learning something brand new, but to hear that, you know what I'm saying, it took my confidence to the roof. So at that point, I'm like, I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing, but now I can do more. But it puts you in a more comfortable standpoint throughout the trial. So that was like 2 days before the draft. He told me that, and he was like, he said, hopefully you, he told me he had the third pick, and he said, if I make it to that third pick, he said he's gonna grab me. So, you know what I'm saying, that was a blessing. I still had in my head, I'm like, I'm trying to go #1, so I'm sorry, but if I make it there, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be happy as hell, but I still had #1 on my mind. And I did great at the last combine day. Shot the ball pretty good. I shot the ball decent from the 4-point line. I wasn't a part of the Elite 24 group, which is the 24 people that came like a week and a half before my group came in. So it was certain things that they had already learned that my group didn't learn. up until the day before the draft. So we were doing things that we weren't even taught, like jumping from the outside tramp to go dunk. We hadn't done that one time the whole trial, but we had to do it during the combine the day before the draft. Crazy. But I did good at that. I think my main thing was just showing I have control, showing how vocal I am. It was my voice, bro. It's just something about me, bro. Like, I just love that I speak. Cause a lot of people just don't speak. Like, you'll be surprised how many people will play professional sports and don't talk. Like, literally, like, don't speak at all. Don't give encouragement. Don't say anything. Won't call for the ball or anything. But that's just who I am. It's always been who I've always been that way. I just like being the loudest person in the gym. I just like all the eyes on me. So we get to draft day. Whole time, my roommate during the trial, my boy Brad, who got drafted 11th overall to the Slasher. Shout out my boy Brad. That was my roommate during trials. And we were keeping each other motivated. You know what I'm saying? Telling each other our whole experiences, because we were in different groups as far as like the time and stuff. So we never seen each other in the trials. And he told me how he was doing good. I was telling him how I was doing good. And it's crazy. The day of the draft, we had to wait to, we had a workout that morning. We had to wait to see who was going to get called to the draft room. The only people that are going to get called to the draft room is if you are going first or second round. So it was 16 spots. So we waiting. I get the call from one of the executives, Rob. He was like, be downstairs at 5:45, dressed and ready to go to the draft. So I'm like, all right, bet. I mean, even though Coach Carter told me he was gonna grab me at third, it's still a great feeling to hear that I'm gonna be called down there, because anything can happen, anything can change. And then we waiting on my boy Brad. I'm like, man, I pray to God that he get this call. And it's like 30 minutes go by. I'm like, damn, he probably gonna get it. Cause it's like 20 minutes before we gotta go downstairs. Then he got a call. He said, hey, be ready to go downstairs. We were both happy as hell. We was lit. Yeah, I'm getting chills to my body thinking about this day. So it was a surreal feeling. And got dressed, went downstairs, went to the draft. I don't know if I got videos from the draft. I think I do. If I do, I might insert it in this video. If I don't, I apologize. But ended up being called third overall to Coach Carter in the Rumble and Coach Witt. And when I heard my name get called, well, after I didn't hear it get called the first two teams, I was like, all right, it's that time. So called my name. He done said my name wrong. He done said Bacardi Copeland. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus. So went up there. It just, to me, and I tell everybody this, like, when I got drafted in SLAMBALL, like, even though it's a new sport, it was something like just hearing my name called that just made me feel like that was my NBA draft night. Like, cause you know what I'm saying, growing up, I had NBA on my mind the whole time, and I always wanted to hear my name get called in the draft. So just hearing my name get called in, it was like such a satisfying feeling, bro. Like, just hearing your name called. Like, it felt like that was like my NBA draft night, and that's what that was. So that's everything leading up to the draft. I'm gonna make a new video talking about that's gonna start from training camp up until our first game, everything that we did prior in between that. And then I'm gonna make another video talking about how the season went, the injuries I got, and yeah. So if you made it to the end of the video, appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure that y'all tune into these next videos, because it's gonna be a lot of fire stuff going on. As you can see right here, hold on, let me get that light. This is Coach Carter's book, and he put our team on his book. I know the light kind of messing up, but that's your boy right there. So yeah, that's gonna be towards one of the later videos, with also a lot of other stuff to share with y'all as well. I was out there did some commercials out there and stuff like that, network with a lot of people. So it's gonna be a lot of information, but I didn't want to make this video too long. I just want to tell y'all how I got drafted. Oh, also, when I got drafted, I called my family. It was lit. Yeah, but we're gonna get into that on the next one. BCO TV, tap in.